What's going on, everybody? It is the Underdog or the Stokastic.com Underdog Strategy Show. We have fun doing this every week. Myself, Dave Loughran at Lafayette_D on the Twitters, and Neil Orfield at PlayerQDFS, going through our favorite props here, using the Bet Pro tool as a source. Makes life way easier for us when we have the win percentage right in front of us, and then hitting the draft as well. One of these days, Neil, dude, one of these days, because we've only done this twice together, we're gonna smash the card, do a 4-pick card, and we're gonna ship one of these tournaments on these daily drafts.
I know we are. I feel good about it. We only do 1 to 2 of them per show, so we don't, give ourselves the best opportunity to ship one. But I feel like we're making great lineups using our projections. And one of these weeks, I'm with you. We're gonna hit big.
You're saying one show a week with one draft a week isn't putting us in a.
I mean, it's a little bit of a long shot there with this contest with like thousands of people in them. We're not giving ourselves the best odds, but I think we're making good enough lineups so we can do it.
Yeah, man. Plus, very fun site to play on. If you're not over there yet and you're just wandering into this, the Underdog promo is down below. Link in the description. Jordan can throw it in the chat. You're doubling your first deposit up to $100. So if you put 100 in, you're getting another 100. Count's going to show 200. If you're putting 50 in, getting another 50, it's going to say 100. Even if you're only depositing $10, that 10 is still turning into 20. So yeah, great deposit bonus, great setup that they have over there. You can do the pick 'em contests, you can do the drafts, and some of these, what's cool is that you and I are doing a Wednesday show, because the Wednesday show, you get the Wobness Day contest.
Yeah.
Where it's been, it's 6K to first. Last week it was 7,500 to first. Really not bad for a daily NBA draft.
Not at all. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so we can get into it. We got pick 'em, we got drafts. I say we go straight into pick 'em first, and happy to have you guys with us too. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about Stokastic. We appreciate you for it. It helps us keep the lights on around here. And I say we go straight into the pick 'em. Do we want to go for 4 here, or do we want to play it by ear?
Let's play it by ear. I think 4 is generally a good number to shoot for. But we can see if we have more than that we like. Or if we don't have that many. There are a
few, though, on the Bet Pro tool. First week of that is free. Links in the description. Makes your life way easier, whether it's for DraftKings, FanDuel, Prize Picks, No House Advantage, Underdog, doesn't matter. All of those are in this. All the best bets for all of them. And especially if you're short on time throughout the day, no better way to just pull this up and go, all right, here are the best bets for today based on the Bet Pro projections. But on Underdog, we have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 11 props with 55 plus projected win percentage.
Yeah, today's a particularly good day for props that I think have a pretty good shot at hitting. So kind of a fun card to build out. So we might be able to build out a five prop card here just because we have so many good bets to choose from. I still think, obviously 4, we're going to give ourselves better odds, but yeah, we'll see if we want to build for 5. But you're right. We have plenty of great bets here.
Well, feel free to go first, man.
All right. I mean, this line just looks too low. Miles Turner, 6.5 rebounds. I don't understand that line. That feels like it's just too low of a line. We have Miles Turner in for, let me see how many minutes we have him in. We've got him in for 29 minutes tonight. He's averaging 7.6 rebounds per game this season. I just don't see any reason that he shouldn't be able to hit his average against Toronto. Like, this is a totally fine matchup. No reason that the line should be this low. So it's just a matter of the line being too low for Miles Turner at 6.5. I really like that over. We've got him projected for 8.1 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, we got him projected for 8.1 on a line of 6.5. That is definitely interesting to me. The only weird thing would be if like Scotty Barnes and Gary Trent are questionable. If they don't play and then Nurse goes, yeah, I'm going to decide to start Precious Achiuwa alongside Jakob Poeltl and Pascal Siakam. No idea if that would happen. Right. I mean, I guess the alternative would be like Barton starts or Thad Young re-enters the lineup, but I'm with you there. I think right now that's our highest expected win. I don't really see any 2 ways around that. I'm with you. Also looking at this, yeah, I'm on OddsShopper, and the best place to take this right now is at Underdog. How about this? DraftKings, and I promise you guys, I'm not just arbitrarily looking at numbers. This is all important stuff. DraftKings 6.5. If you want to bet the over, it's at minus 135.
Right.
FanDuel's at minus 130 on that. Okay. So if you were to just take those odds, looking at like the minus 135 and look at implied win or implied odds on that, you're talking about, let's see, because I'm not good at math in my head. Yeah, it's a 57% implied win, implied probability on that, but you're getting this with no juice. So yes, great spot, not just based off projections, but based on the rest of the market as well. BetMGM has it at minus 140, points bet at minus 145.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, lock her in. Okay. I'm with you on that. Another one that I think I want to take a look at. I'm actually going to go down a little bit further to a 55% win percentage guy, or prop here. I'm going to go Emmanuel quickly under 13.5 points. Last game, he had that big game. But that was an insane game. It's 274 total points in that one. Quickly was just taking a ton of shots. That nobody could miss in that game, Neil. Seriously, like if you went back and looked at that game had more points in the first quarter than the Sixers and Bulls had at halftime. So I don't mind looking at Emmanuel quickly with a 55% win percentage here and thinking that this is probably a spot I'm willing to take. Again, I'll look at the under on some of these spots. Under points on quickly over at Odds Shopper. We have 13.5, the under juice to minus 125 on DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM. So yeah, give me under 13.5 here on Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, I like that one quite a bit, particularly in this matchup with Miami. Like we're not projecting for 30 minutes. We're projecting for like 24 minutes or something in a matchup with Miami. I like that under quite a bit as well. So I think those two are a really, really solid start for us. I'm also looking at this Brook Lopez line. So we've got rebounds. The line is 7 for Brook Lopez. They're playing the Spurs tonight, which is a team that he might be able to just crush them in limited time, but there's also real blowout possibility here. Spurs at Milwaukee. I think there's a pretty good chance that Brook Lopez ends up seeing limited minutes. We have him in for 29 minutes tonight, and we still like the under on 7 rebounds there. Add in the possibility of just losing some time to a blowout. I really like taking the under on 7 rebounds for Brook Lopez against the Spurs tonight.
You see the spread in that game?
No, I haven't looked. What is it?
Take a guess.
If I had to guess, I would go, what was it? A 2 touchdown spread. The last Spurs game, now Milwaukee. I'm going to go, 16.
Very close. 17.5.
Jesus. Yeah. That's,
yeah.
There's some blow up potential here.
You're right.
You don't see that very often.
No, you don't. This game, I know both you and myself don't generally put too much stock into blowouts, but yeah, this is certainly one of those games where you could see some blowout potential. Plus, you have a back-to-back coming up against the Jazz and Nuggets on Friday and Saturday. If you could get some time to rest some of these starters, assuming you go up early, that's a spot that I'm willing to take some shots on for sure. All right, so we have Miles Turner, we have Quickly, and we have Brolo in there, right?
Yep.
So the one that I like a lot today, and on DraftKings, I already threw this in our chalkboard channel. That's free, by the way. Brand new app. It's so sick, dude. It's going to be the gold standard of sports betting talk. All our picks are free. All the everything's free. We celebrate, we commiserate in there together. We make money. And I threw this in there. Funny because I tossed it in after Greg threw it in there and he was already on it. It was over 22.5 points for DeRozan. Now on UnderDog, it's at 23. Okay. But still 54% win probability. We have him projected at 26.2 today, Neil, on a 23-point prop. He's gone over 23 in 5 straight games and 23 plus in 7 of his last 8. And he's averaging 39 minutes per game in regulation since the start of March with a 27% usage rate. So 3.5 point spread here. We have him projected for 26.2. I went down the board a little bit there, but I still think that DeMar DeRozan over 23 points is one of the better spots to target today.
Yeah, I like that quite a bit. I mean, a 3 point differential between our projection and the line looks pretty good to me. So I'm with you. I'll happy to go with that DeRozan. Do we want to end at 4, or should I give you one more? I have one more that I kind of like here. The
Well,
Anthony
let's go with
Davis.
5, and then the anyone watching, they can decide on how they want to play this on their own. They can mix and match, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, so I like this Anthony Davis steals over. The line is set at just 0.5 steals. So Anthony Davis just needs obviously one steal to hit the over there. Should be a competitive game with the Suns. Anthony Davis, we're projecting him to play 36 minutes. Could play even more because the game, again, should be competitive. And just looking throughout his entire career, Anthony Davis doesn't have a single season where he averages fewer than one steal per game. He's always averaging at least one steal per game. I think there's a really good shot here that he's going to get at least one steal in a competitive game with the Suns. So I really like the over on half a steal. I know it's thin margins there when you're dealing with half a steal being the line, but I think there's a really good. He should have opportunities to get steals here, so I really like that over.
Okay. So that would be number 5 then, right?
Yeah, that would be number 5.
Okay. And for good measure, and I won't put this in there, but just a couple of the other ones that look good in our Bet Pro tool today, for those of you that want to mix it up, Jordan has it up on the screen right there. First week's free. So if you wanted to use this to your advantage, you see all of the books. Scroll up, Jordan, so everyone can see all of the books that are available, that you can sort by best bets from, and all of that good stuff. Search by player name, team, matchup, everything, prop. Mitchell Robinson under 8.5 rebounds against Miami, slow pace game. That has a 56% win probability. DeAndre Hunter under 4.5 rebounds. Zach Collins under 14.5 points. I actually like that for the blowout reasons. Collins has been sick lately. He's been playing great. He sat out the front end of the back-to-back, but yeah, under 14.5. We haven't projected at 12.5. That's, yeah. And then to round out the top 5, we had quickly under 13.5 as well. So that's where we have it. I think you can mix and match a lot, especially if you're building out a bunch of different cards today, Neil, whether it's 4 or 5. There's a lot I think that you can get to, and you don't have to go, with all the same except for one across the board.
Yeah, exactly. We have so many bets to choose from. You can, mix it up with several of them having different bets in there and still have nice plus EV bets. So it's a fun day to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Neil, what win did you get? Corey Jordan said, congrats on the win and the $4. You won the 4-point play?
I got second. So I had Bradley Beal in my lineup, puts up 31.75. I going into the last game was up like 5 or 6 points on the next. I also got super lucky though. So Bradley Beal absolutely dudded for me. The next person behind me had Terrence Davis. So like the next person with PMR going into late game had Terrence Davis, just 15 points behind me or something like that. Gets to, I believe, within 0.25 points of me in the second quarter, and then gets ejected. So I really lucked out in that case.
Wow.
But if Beal had just put up his projection, I would have won pretty easily and not had to worry about sweating some of these other things. But
what was
ended
first
up
place?
First place is 15,000. I was in, so I got second. I actually tied with 2 other people. We all had different lineups, but 2 other people caught me with, I think both had Marcus Smart, maybe. I'm not sure. But 2 other people caught up to me. So I tied for second with 2 others. And second place was 7,500, but with the tie, I ended up making 5,000.
Okay. Hey, still a nice win.
Yeah, I'll take it.
By the way, just to make you feel worse, Beal fouled out after 31 minutes.
Yeah, he was in foul trouble like the whole game from what I heard.
Horrible game anyway. Like he shot poorly, but he still would have got some additional run there if he didn't foul out for sure.
Yep. But what are you going to do? It's a nice night, I'll
yeah, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Let's build a lineup.
Yeah.
Or, let's do a draft.
Yeah. Let's do a draft. And
again, guys, if you're just jumping in, somehow you just stumbled upon this $100 first match deposit bonus for UnderDog, $100, 100% up to $100. So you double your first deposit. It's a great bonus. Links in the description and chat. All right. So this is the first time we've done one where we actually have 10 games. So we're going to have a lot to work with today. If you see, Jordan, where are we drafting out of? We're third. Okay. So
I don't mind that.
We have unlimited options here at the top. The question for us is going to be, if someone goes Embiid, then Jokic, do we go with Giannis and risk the blowout there? I think we still have to, just because of how good the matchup is.
Yeah, I think so. Probably too.
We can pull up our projections too and see where we're at.
Yeah, and well, I mean, so the players are ranked by our projections for what it's worth.
Oh
So I
wait,
already went
did
ahead.
you go in and rank them already?
Yeah, I went and ranked them for us. So
Oh
we've
shit.
got it in
Okay.
order.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, it
How
makes it a
long
lot
did that
easier.
take?
It 3 minutes doesn't take long at all because I only had to rank like 40 players, or I think it's
Right,
six
that's
rounds of
true.
six and maybe 36 players. So yeah, it doesn't take that much time.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Actually, but oh yeah, because FanDuel scoring.
Yep.
I was gonna say, damn, we got Lillard projected above Giannis today on DraftKings and
Yeah,
Embiid. Wow.
that is nuts.
All right,
Is
so we
Simons
have
out again?
what's that?
Is Anthony Simons out again? I
Yeah,
know Lillard.
Simons is out, Jeremy
Okay.
Grant's out, Nasir
Oh yeah,
Little's
yeah, yeah.
out. Gonna be
That's right.
not that Little influences Lillard, but he influences, from a DFS perspective.
Yeah.
Uh, so we have Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, Doncic, and Dame ranked in the top, projected in the top 5, followed right behind by Anthony Davis.
Yeah. So what do
Yeah,
you
you're
think?
gonna want one of those guys. You're gonna want one of those guys today, but there's 6 of them.
I mean, we'll take Embiid if he comes to us at 3. We'll take him first, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. He's gunning for that MVP right now. And I'll do you one better. Harden is legitimately questionable with that sore Achilles. Possibility that Harden does not play today.
Yeah, I think it's a
Although
real
I don't know how much
possibility.
that even influences Embiid anymore. He's just going to have massive usage regardless.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
What
right.
do you think of Giannis? We just go there, even with the blowout risk. He is our next highest projected. Yeah, and Lillard is just right behind Giannis. So what do you think? Giannis over Lillard?
Man, your call, because I do like Lillard a lot here.
Let's go
But
Lillard. It's too late. Yeah.
either one's listen.
Yeah, we
Giannis
got
could go
Giannis.
out and have a huge game in 3 quarters. I'm
Yeah,
fine with it. Perfectly
absolutely.
fine.
The only reason that I was like right at the end thinking maybe Lillard is that maybe we could try to game stack it better with Utah. Like we're not gonna really want to play any Spurs to try and game stack the
True.
Giannis one at all, but it's really splitting hairs at that point.
Yeah, I'm never going to complain that I have Giannis in my lineup. Put it that way.
Yeah.
All right. So Anthony Davis, Doncic, Giannis, Lillard. Damn, Lillard went 6th.
Let's skip Harden here. Because I agree with Lofty that there's a real possibility that he does. He has an ADP of all right. So who is Jimmy Butler is here next after?
Let's see. Yeah. Trae Young's interesting because DeJounte Murray might sit today, but I'll let you make the call on this one.
All right. Can you scroll up to the top, Jordan? I mean, we could probably get Trae Young later. I'd probably go Jimmy Butler here.
All right, go Butler. I don't think there's any way we get to Trae, but man, if DeJounte Murray sits and Trae Young going up against the Timberwolves, that's going to be an interesting spot. Let's see what comes back to us, though.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So Trae Young has the ADP of 9.9. So it is baked into his ADP right now that DeJounte Murray might be out. Also, I'm going to the game tonight, so should have taken Trae, but I don't want to be cheering for Trae either. So whatever.
Oh, you are going to the game.
I am going to the game. Yeah, I'm on live before lock till 6:30, and then immediately after leaving for the Wolves game.
Yeah, Laurie Marketing today is another spot where you have no Clarkson, no Sexton still. Markkinen's back. He's already confirmed in. So that's an appealing spot. There goes Trae Young. I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah.
I doubt Markkinen is still there.
Yeah. If he
the question is, what if James Harden is still there?
I know that's really interesting because, like, if he does play, he projects really well for us.
Honestly, I think in a $5 entry, I think I would take a shot on James Harden here.
Yeah. I'd be totally fine with that. He does have an ADP of 19.7, so we could almost get him with the pick after this one, but
I mean, well,
I don't know
we
if we want to do that.
Could, right?
Right.
I mean,
yeah. It's like 50-50 whether we could. Maybe slightly lower odds.
We'll be at we're pick 15.
Yeah. And then what's our next pick? It would be the 4.3.
Look,
4.4, 22.
Harden and Markkinen, there's no way both of them are going to be on the board, but I'd be very okay with either of them today.
we're better off taking Harden first and then Markkinen on the comeback. I think. I
He
think
won't
that's a
be there.
better ADP of 23.4. We're picking at 22.
All right, we'll see. All
Although
right,
was he was just ruled in, so maybe that's
he
reflected in
was. He was
ADP.
just ruled in. He went through
Yeah.
practice yesterday, so I thought figured he was going to play anyway. But
Who would you
I
rather
don't
go
know.
with, Harden or Markkinen?
Are we up?
Yeah, we
Almost.
are.
Well, let's
Now
see
we are
here.
up. We're on the clock.
All right, but
Or skip him and go Fred VanVleet.
no, I'm fine with Harden or Markkinen. Both of them
All
are
right.
valuable here.
Let's go
Your
Harden.
call. Your
Harden's
call.
our top projected. We've got Embiid. Maybe we can see if we can find a Chicago player in one of our later
Well,
picks.
no, we
can...
have Giannis. We don't have.
Oh,
Embiid.
we do have Giannis. That's right.
Well,
That's
let's
right.
go. Let's
So
go Harden here.
yeah.
$5 lineup. Why not? Let's throw him in.
Yep.
We have Markkinen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as the 12th highest projected player on the slate.
Yeah.
And Harden is the 9th.
Wouldn't mind getting both of them. And then
Me
just hoping
neither.
for the best.
And I know he's questionable, but if Harden ends up playing, you feel pretty good about getting him 15th overall.
Yeah. This guy's name Shimmy Coco Poop, or is it Shit My Coco?
Where's that?
Can't quite read it. The pick before us.
Shimmy
Coco Pup. Okay. I have seen a few ship my money like takeoffs, like people do something similar to the ship my money name. And I always wonder if it is kind of stealing
really?
from Adam. Yeah.
Like on DraftKings.
There are several. Yeah. A few on DraftKings. I think there are a few on UnderDog as well.
So here's.
We could take my Ant. I really don't think Ant plays, to be honest, though. So I don't know. He's questionable. He might play.
They said that they're encouraged that he will play.
Really? I did not hear that news.
Yeah, and Karl Anthony Towns.
Towns is in now.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
I mean,
all right.
I'm fine with, honestly, I think Edwards is a great play here.
Let's do it. It's $5 and I'm going to the game. And he is our highest projected here. So yeah.
Against Atlanta too. Let's not forget, like this is a stellar matchup against Atlanta.
Yeah. Can't do much better.
Now
I really regret not taking Trae Young though.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if we had Trae and Edwards, assuming Karl Anthony Towns plays very limited minutes today. Yeah. It was reported by Shams Charania that of The Athletic earlier in the day, Tuesday, that they're optimistic that Edwards will return from a 2-game absence on Wednesday. So
that's so crazy. I like heard about the injury. I didn't see, I was out at the time, so I didn't like see it live, but the way people were talking about it, I was like, this guy is out for the season, maybe next year, like gonna miss the start of the season.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
He really is. Think about this though. Carlos said we could have got to Edwards on the last round. Yeah, maybe, but I'm not opposed. The thing is too, though, if he plays and Harden doesn't, we're screwed anyway. So, I mean, it is what it is. He's basically probable at this point. Well, I'm looking at this.
That is a very good point, though, Carlos. Like you do always need to be paying attention to the ADP and seeing what you can possibly get. Like, can you hold off on this player? Sometimes that's the reason to forego the rankings, but
But if these guys do play, you're going to be looking at us having what? 4 guys projected in the top 15 of fantasy points that we got in 22 picks or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see where the Tyree. I'm surprised Halliburton's still on the board. I really am. Like if they don't go Halliburton now, that would surprise me.
ADP of 25. Yeah. If he falls to us, I'm interested.
Yeah, he's questionable too. That'd be hilarious.
I know. Just take all the questionable guys.
The all questionable team. But then we're getting guys that are all projected at like 45 fantasy points.
Yeah.
And paying a very small price. This is the one where like, I don't know. I legitimately don't know if Halliburton plays.
I don't either. Yeah. He's missed so many games recently.
What do you want to do?
Last three. Let's just man. Let's do it. Let's do Halliburton.
You want to do it?
Just go all out with the questionable guys.
Yeah, if all of these guys play today,
Yeah,
clearly we're taking a big risk. But at $5, I'll take this risk any day of the week.
exactly. Probably not building this lineup in a $25 tournament or something like that. I'd probably be a little bit more risk averse there, but $5, why not?
And that was what, the 27th pick? Right? We have Halliburton projected 18, Neil.
Yeah.
I have no problem taking these risks in a low dollar entry. It's actually kind of fun.
Yeah,
we've already committed to the bit at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So Carlos, if I know you can swap out at least one if one player is out. Do you get multiple? Like if three of these guys all end up missing, I don't know if you know the answer to
That's
this.
a good question.
Do we get 3 subs? Because that'd be cool.
If that's the case, I would be, because you and I are newer to the daily NBA drafts.
He says yes. I figured Carlos would know.
If that's the case, we should have less concerns.
Exactly. You don't have to be all that risk averse.
On a 10-game slate?
Yeah, there's going to be so many solid options, solid project. It's still, I mean, it would suck because we're taking the highest projected players on the slate.
Of course.
And we'll get, then we'll be outside of the top 36 or whatever, but still going to be some great plays.
Thinking of, no argument for me. But still thinking about the idea that on a 10-game slate with only 6 rounds, you're still going to have some very good options in there as well.
Do we do one more here with DeJounte Murray?
Oh, man.
Because we skipped over Trey, too. So we could get DeJounte Murray.
We already have Edwards. Murray's only missed 1 game since, I think, December 16th.
I mean, let's continue the bet.
Murray. Do it. Do it. Yeah, screw it, man. Let's go.
Yeah. It'll be a great lineup. If all these guys are healthy, we're going to be in a great spot. And even if one of them misses, like whatever, we still have several players who we got at a discount and then one sub.
Oh, yeah. And Neil, if any of them are out and you do swap, hit me up, DM me so I know what we're sweating for. I want to.
So I think it auto swaps for you. I believe Carlos told me the last time.
Whoever
your next player is. I think it's whoever is next in your ranking. So you can see my rankings on the screen right now. So it would be D'Lo if he's doesn't get picked here, or then Şengün, Turner, et cetera.
Oh, that could be that's fine with me. Jalen Green in there, he's got a massive ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ranked out to like the top 42 or something in our projections so that we are covered with our highest projected players still.
But hold on. Jason says, but isn't it only of who's left from the pick 'em list for the swap and also how you have them in draft order?
Yeah, exactly. That's
my
exactly
question
right.
is, real quick though, my question is that was a fun draft. Just
that
going
was fun.
All cute.
Yeah.
My question is, what if do you get to go in and swap? Is it first come, first serve? Like if 2 players get ruled out at the same time?
So I think Carlos answering this question right now. However, the swaps get allocated in order of when they were drafted. So here you took Halliburton. If another player who's drafted in the first round, for example, gets ruled out, they get first dibs. So
got it. That's fair.
Carlos. Yeah, that's totally fair. That makes sense. But nobody else. I mean, I guess there were tons of questionable picks across the board, so other people probably did as well. But we took most of them, so we'll have a lot of opportunities.
I think we got all of the significant questionable players. I'm not even kidding.
We may have.
I can't because Luka's going to play, right? Irving's another one, but I think we monopolized questionable players today.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we did a good job taking all the questionable guys.
Well, hey, have fun at the game tonight, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Shout out to Jordan for screen sharing that and producing this show. Yeah, man. We'll keep doing these. Usually we'll go and do 2 drafts, but Jordan's got to jump to a call. We'll usually do 2 drafts and go. It's fine. I get it, dude. We all have obligations here. You thought I was like railing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we'll do 2 drafts usually. And what?
Oh, DeJounte Murray out. All right, so that did not go perfectly.
All right, I knew we should have taken Trae Young.
We absolutely should have taken Trae Young. But guys, go jump into a new draft right now and take Trae Young.
So wait, we just get D'Angelo Russell now? That's who we get?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
If we are not, if we are
Assuming
first
that's
in the
how it works.
queue. Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Jason and Carlos for educating us on these daily
Yeah.
drafts as well.
Appreciate it.
Follow Neil at PlayerQDFS, me at Lafayette_D. Yo, if you want to come in and post your underdog cards in our chalkboard app, do it, man. Whatever it is, DraftKings fan, whatever. Post your cards, sweat together. It's all free. We're building a community. We'd love for you guys to join us. So check that out as well. And we'll see you back here for the next edition of the Underdog Strategy Show. Murray pulled out. Peace.